Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Vorpal Board Unmatched Tournament of Champions as part of Gen Con Online. I'm James Lang. I'm the co-founder of Vorpal Board. And over the course of the weekend, we've been thrilled to be part of the Gen Con Online convention. And as part of the convention, we have been running a Unmatched tournament, and you're going to see the semifinals and finals of that tournament. We started with 16 players. Over the last 2 days, we have winnowed that group down to 4 players. And I have been lucky enough to watch every single one of those matches. So I have my favorites. I have who I think is going to win, but I'm not going to tell these guys because I don't want to psych them out at all. The 2 players that we have in our first semifinal are Cav and Jonathan. Cav has been playing Sherlock the entire way through the tournament. And first went through a Medusa player, then went through a Sinbad player, has been negating every single major attack in both rounds using a clever array of looking at people's hands and forcing them to throw all their good cards away. So Jonathan, be warned. Jonathan has been switching his characters up a little bit, played a Medusa in round 1 and took down Dr. Jekyll. Played a Muldoon in round 2 because we were in the Raptor paddock and took down a Medusa, and now is back to Medusa for round 3 to take on Cav Sherlock. So the tournament has been ripe with Medusas, everybody. We had, I believe, 7 Medusas during the course of the tournament. We only have 1 in the final 4, so any belief that Medusa is unbeatable is maybe not exactly true. Cav, Jonathan, welcome. Thank you so much for playing in the tournament. How are y'all doing?
Doing great.
Yeah, thank you for having us, James.
Of course. So, a quick blurb about the tool. Everything you see here is in Vorpal Board. It's our tool for playing tabletop games remotely. Cav is in Atlanta, and Jonathan is in Toronto, Canada, and I am in Albany, New York. We've had players in 12 different states. We had a player in Greece. We have, and then Jonathan is representing Canada, so no pressure, Jonathan. And it's been awesome. We've been able to have all these folks get together and have some healthy combat with each other. And they're going to be looking to take home the title, the first ever title of Gen Con Online Unmatched, maybe the last ever title. I don't know. Maybe we'll be back together in person next year. And also Restoration Games. I want to be a big shout out to Restoration Games for supplying a copy of Cobble and Fog for the winner. So whoever can take it all the way through is going to get a copy of the game. And what's cool is that Cav's actually playing one of those Cobble and Fog characters, so we will see Sherlock Holmes, who's in that set. All right, without further ado, the guys have already figured out who first and second player is via a die roll. So Jonathan's going to go first as player 1. I'm going to mute myself to the players. So for folks at home, you'll be able to hear me talk, but they will not hear me. So they'll be able to talk to each other, but they won't hear me talking to them. So feel free to ask questions in chat, and I'll be able to respond to you. The other thing I'll be able to do is zoom in on all the cards for you, so at home you can see what the cards they are playing. If you've never played Unmatched before, this is also going to be an art appreciation stream, because every one of these cards is fantastic looking. So I'll be zooming in on all the cards so you can see all the really cool art. And I think let's get going. You guys got any smack you want to talk before you start?
I think we're good. We did it all in the pre-show.
This is too this is too nice. This has been the entire tournament has been this way. Everybody is extremely kind, but that's okay. That's okay. I will talk trash about both of you to the rest of the stream. All right, so I'm going to go mute. Good luck, guys. Have a good game. If you need anything from me or questions about the tool, give me a shout. Otherwise, I'll just sort of stay out of your way.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. So from here on out, they're not going to be able to hear me, and you'll be able to hear them and me. There. So if you have questions, give me a shout.
I'm going to move 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1 over there. 1, 2, 3. And I am going to attack Sherlock with this harpy over here, using this card.
All right, block with this one. Counterpunch. All right. So you'll
okay.
Take 2.
And you take 1.
And I take 1.
So this harpy is gone, and I'll discard that.
Yeah, and Cav, I think we're going to do discards in this game.
That works for me.
Cool.
Cool. No worries. Awesome. All right. I will maneuver first. Let's go 1, 2. And then I will maneuver again. To go here. 1, 2, 3. And here. Back to you, sir.
All right. I'm going to maneuver to start. And I'll go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And actually 1, 2 over to there.
And in round 1, these players played in.
And
round 1 was in the Yukon board, which is the Bigfoot home turf, and then in round 2 they played in the Jurassic Park Raptor paddock. So in round 3 we're in Sherwood Forest. Round 4 we might open it up and let them play in the big boards, but we're not sure yet.
All right, let's see here. I think let's start with a eliminate the impossible. So I can see your hand, then discard 1.
okay, so let me see. I can select all of these, I think,
That's right.
to reveal them. Oh, sorry. I think I just selected the board too. Give me a sec.
Oh,
to get these.
yeah, no worries.
I'm going to do these in 2 batches. Or did I get them all? I think I had an assistant.
Oh, yep, you got them all.
there.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Wow. All right. That's a hand. Let's see here. What do I want to get rid of? I think. Okay. Well, your harpies gonna hurt a little bit, no matter what. I think I get rid of this guy, the Clutching Claws.
Sounds good. So I'm going to discard that.
That's right. And then I'll follow that right up by confirming suspicion for 3.
All right. Give me 1 sec here.
Sure.
This is easier than trying to select. Confirm suspicion for 3. So
Now this is an interesting move from Cav because he took a look at the whole hand of Jonathan, so he knew exactly what Jonathan had, and then he used confirm suspicion, which lets him force Jonathan to throw one of his cards away. So he guessed the right value because he had just seen all of Jonathan's cards.
All right. So I'll discard this card.
all right. I am going to maneuver.
Sounds good.
1, 2, 3. And let's say 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And I am going to play a momentary glance to do 2 damage to Sherlock.
All right. Sherlock is at 13. Okay. Let's see here. So could go that way. All right, let's do this. Let's Master of Disguise to switch spots with you. So I'll go here.
And I take a damage.
That's right, and you take a damage for that.
Yeah.
Discard. And then I'm just gonna maneuver. Okay, find my card. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and back to you, sir.
All right. So Watson takes a damage.
That's right, he does.
For being in the zone. And let's see. I'm going to play my other momentary glance to do 2 damage to Watson.
The 5.
And I'll discard that. And now, let me think.
Sure.
I'm gonna maneuver. So I'll draw to hand, and I'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Seems good. All right, let's start by playing some Administer Aid. So I'll move Watson over here, and Sherlock gains 1 health, and I draw a card.
Okay.
Discard this guy first, and draw a hand. Okay. And then 1, 2. And
Thank you so much,
I'm
Restoration Games,
maneuver.
for all the gift subs. That's very, very kind of you.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna maneuver. I'm gonna play 1 more Administrate.
Okay.
And so, draw a card, gain a health. I'll have Watson stay right there, and this will get discarded. All you, sir?
Sounds good. All right. I'm going to maneuver. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I am going to attack Watson.
Ogre Yama, this is the semifinal round between Cav and Jonathan. We'll have the other semifinals immediately after this match, and then the finals immediately after that.
Do 3 damage, and I will boost that with 2 to knock Watson out.
Awesome. All right, Watson is down. Sorry, buddy. Couldn't be there for you.
So Medusa takes Watson down super quick there, and now we're going to have to see how Cav responds to not having his ranged sidekick following him around.
Let's maneuver. Hmm. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Feeling this is probably the best place for me to. Well, let me see here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's actually go 1, 2 here, and then I will maneuver again. And 1. I think I'll actually go back right here.
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to maneuver.
A cool side plot to this semifinal is that Cav and Jonathan actually know each other via the Restoration Games Discord. So they knew each other anonymously, but they met each other today when they were playing. And then in our other semifinal match, we have two friends battling it out, one from New Jersey and one from Florida, who would have seen each other at Gen Con if we were able to go in person.
Attack Sherlock with, let me think. I'm going to attack with the harp. Sorry,
the harpy,
I
okay.
said let me think with who I was
No worries.
saying, but now I'm saying with the harpy.
Sure. No, all good. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play this card right here to block. Study methods.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Yep. You're good.
Sorry.
I can see it now.
Sherlock has that one card that he's supposed to, the defense card he's supposed to play face up.
That's right. Sorry. Yeah.
And I kind of come face up.
Kind of revealed it a little too fast.
No worries. Normally it doesn't make a difference.
No.
That's the only card in the game for any character where I shouldn't reveal it until you do something. But anyhow.
I'll try to be better about announcing when it is that card. But yeah, this is not that one. All right,
okay,
so we tie, which means
you win the combat. So I'm showing you my hand.
Right. Yep.
Let me know when you had your look.
Okay, so there's a lot of meat in that hand for Cav to see. There's obviously the Gaze of Stone, which is a huge power card for Medusa. There's a really, really good defense card in there in Hiss and Slither, and then that second shot is a huge damage output as well, plus the feint. So Cav just learned a whole lot about Jonathan's strategy.
That's right. Yep.
So I am going to move that fighter over here.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Very neat. Okay, I gotta do some math here. And so yeah, I think I maneuver. Well, if I'm here, you gotta get in. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. So I'll stay right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and confirm suspicion for you had the for 4.
That's right. 3 damage there.
So that's a very interesting play. It's how you do Sherlock. You take a look at the hand first, and then you get to call out a certain card value. And if the player has that card value, they have to throw it away, and you take some damage off of it. So Cav is definitely doing his strategy of get a look at the hand, and then confirm suspicion and damage Jonathan.
Right. Draw. 1, 2, 3. And I'll keep that. I'll move that guy over there. And I am going to attack with Medusa.
Now Cav's got to think really hard here because Jonathan could be bringing the Gaze of Stone at him, or he could be feinting him. So let's see.
Very nice regroup. All right, so this gets away.
And I draw 1 card to hand.
That's right.
There we and I'll discard this. Oh, James got that for me. Thanks, James.
Oh, and Is your Medusa? For me, I'm seeing Medusa on one of the harpies. Is that
No, my Medusa should be over here where my green pointer
there?
is.
I see it now.
Um,
Cool. And the harpy's over here.
yeah, one
Yeah.
harpy there.
It just. Yep. It was there temporarily, and now it's fixed. All right. Okay. So I'm sorry. That was you. That was your turn, right?
That was my turn. I'm done. I maneuvered and then played the
Okay.
regroup.
Yep. Um. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, not a lot of great options.
I'm very curious to see how Cav is going to actually do some damage to Jonathan here. He doesn't have his ranged sidekick anymore, so he's going to have to figure out how to get some cards and then eventually close some ground on her.
And let's go here. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3. You could boost. 1, 2. Yeah, you've gotten me in quite the pickle here.
You do have 5 health on me, though.
I think realize
You have 5 health on me, though.
that's true. That's true. I think I just have to do my best to get you as close to me as possible. All right, so I'll move over there, and then I will maneuver again. And 1, 2. That doesn't really help me much. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I get locked in. Yeah, I'll stay right there.
All right, sounds good.
Back to you.
Okay, I'm going to maneuver.
Okay.
So I'll go 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Sorry, that messed up. That should have ended up over there.
Yep. Right next to me. Yep, I see it now. Cool.
1, 2. 1, 2. I'll stay there.
Okay.
And then I will play Winged Frenzy.
Very nice. Just get me locked in.
Yeah, I'm going to lock that in there.
Cool.
And I think I'm happy with that. I'm not gonna move them any more than that.
Sounds fair. Sounds fair. All right, you can hear the Hounds of Baskerville behind me. Stole that joke from James. All right. Let's.
So Cav still does have a Master of Disguise, which he could use to... There it is, Master of Disguise. So he had it that whole time, so he's going to switch, and that'll get him out of the trap. He couldn't have timed that better for my commentary.
And let's skedoodle somewhere. Probably actually just going to stay... Oop. I hope you didn't... Nope, I didn't double-click anything. Cool. Yep.
I didn't see anything.
Okay, cool. Awesome. And, yep, back to you.
All right. I'm going to maneuver. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and I am going to maneuver again.
Okay.
Give me a sec. There we go. All right, and so then I will move 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Hmm.
So it looks like Cav has 14
Very
cards
nice,
left in
very
his
nice.
deck, and Jonathan has 13 cards left in his deck. So still pretty even in that regard. Good question, Restoration Game.
All right, let's start by hmm.
So now that Cav is trapped again, I'm not sure he has a way out unless he's going to attack some of these harpies. So we'll see.
Let's see, how many cards do you have in your deck? You've got 13. I don't think that's really good odds of getting me the other 4 there. 25% chance of that. I know you have. Let's say for 2. Just go the safe
For
route.
2. Okay. I'm going to give you a feint.
Yep. Take 2.
Okay, I took those.
All right. And I am gonna. I think I probably. Man, do I maneuver again or do I try to attack? I'm gonna get pummeled on this one. You know what? I think I have to just draw. Go ahead.
Okay, sounds good. I am going to maneuver
Cool.
over to here.
Yep.
And I am going to attack with Medusa.
Attacking with Medusa. You did have that second shot. Good. I could eat a decent amount of damage here. I think I probably just do this. All right, I'll block with this card.
Okay.
Okay, you actually draw 2 cards.
Okay, sounds good. Let me discard this one first to avoid confusion.
Okay.
1, draw that. Okay. And that's my turn.
All right. Let's attack with Sherlock.
So I think Jonathan's probably going to have a hard time landing that gaze, given that Cav has so many cards, but maybe he could use it as part of a second shot to boost the second shot and do a lot of damage. We'll see. I saw that earlier today.
Goes through.
All right, it's an overkill 5. And I can move 3 spaces. So 1, 2. I'll just stay right there. Let's discard this guy, and I will maneuver. And it's back to you, sir.
All right. Let's take a look at where we are. All right. I'm going to maneuver.
Cool.
So at the moment, I'm over the hand limit, but that won't.
So Jonathan's down to single-digit cards here, so he's definitely going to have to try to start dropping some bombs on top of Cav if he wants to take down that 15 health. Cav can probably just try to run away for a little bit and drag this one out, but we'll see.
Let me think. I move 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move 1 and 1, 2. And that harpy will attack.
So I assume we'll see some claws here to try to pull some cards out of Cav's hand and maybe set up for a gaze later on, but we'll see.
This is interesting. because could be that I think I just faint this one.
All right.
Okay, fainted every group. Very nice. Yeah, you're great about doing that.
Thank you. It's a good thing too, because I would have had to have discarded that card.
That's right.
So that was a very clever move by Jonathan to pull that feint out of Cav's hand without spending any of his good cards. I mean, he's still on a little bit of a clock here as his deck dwindles down, but he was able to draw out that feint, which was really nice.
Go 1, 2, 3. Get me from there. You got 7 cards in hand?
I've got 7 cards in hand, and I just checked 9 in deck.
Gotcha. Thank you. Okay. So, well, no, you could go there. I think I have to make you move to get me. So let's say I can only move here. Yeah. So that's 1, and then I will maneuver again. And we'll just go right there.
Sounds good. I am going to maneuver.
Cool.
I will move. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I will. Let's see. I will attack with Medusa.
So I don't think he'd risk a gaze here, given how many cards Cav has, but we'll see. Oh, all right, so he's got a second shot. He might be able to boost this up a little bit high. Yep, there it is. He's boosting with the gaze, so it turns it into a 7, and he does 4 damage.
Although, interestingly, I think you no, I guess I won the combat because the boost was during, not after.
That's right.
Anyhow, just some trivia.
That's right. And let's see. That was what was the text on that? It was something like you may change the printed value.
Yeah.
Of the opponent. Right. So right. I would change it to a 3, and then you would still boost it anyway. So there's no way for me to bring it back. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna maneuver. One, 2, and I. I think I might actually throw this card away to boost to get here. Right.
And since Dr. Watson is dead, that's actually a useless card for Cav, so he can just use it to boost the way that he just did.
Let me see your hand, and I will get rid of a card.
Nice. I've learned not to bother trying to select all of them. I'm too clumsy.
That's right. All right, so feint and...
All right, so there was another Gaze of Stone inside this hand. There's a second shot in there. I mean, that's... As usual, this is a perfectly timed Eliminate the Impossible from Cav. So this is a tough one for Jonathan to win, I think.
Let's get rid of that guy.
Okay, I'm discarding that.
And that is my turn.
Sounds good. Let me flip these back over.
Oh, let me get rid of this.
Okay. Let's see. So you take 1 damage for being in my
Oh, yes,
zone.
thank you. Yep.
And I'm going to attack with Medusa.
I think I probably... It's hard.
So Jonathan has that gaze, so Cav's gotta always respond in case the gaze comes out.
I'll just
Okay.
do that. Yep, you draw a card, but I take no damage.
Okay. And
Sorry, do you have 3 cards or 4 cards? Or 5 cards over there?
5 cards now.
Okay, so I got rid of the oh, I guess I'm confused. It was the feint, the snipe, the gaze of stone, and the hiss and slither. I got rid of the hiss and slither, and you drew one off of this. Was I missing a 5th card?
Yes, you are missing a 5th card. I'm not
Okay.
sure if I'm obligated to tell you what it was, though.
That's okay. As long as if I didn't see it, then that's fine. I just wasn't sure if I maybe just didn't look over.
I'm pretty
That's okay.
sure you read them out loud, and I heard you say it. So,
Yeah, I'm fairly certain
Okay.
that there was the 5 cards in there, Cav.
Sure. And the hiss and slither is gone though.
Hiss and Slither is definitely gone. I'm willing to tell you
Okay,
that.
cool. All right. That's fine. All right. So that was just my own burp then. All good.
Yeah. So that was my first action.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack again with Medusa again.
Let's throw out a feint.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
So a second regroup feint. That's right, the second regroup feint. Jonathan has been doing that all day, the last couple days. So.
Okay. I think I'm gonna throw out a attack here against this harpy in front of me.
Sure, take it.
Okay, mega counterpunch. All right.
Jonathan, this guy should be discarded, right?
And then I will maneuver.
Hey, Jonathan, this card should be discarded, right?
Pardon me?
This regroup should be discarded, is that right?
On my screen, it is.
Oh, okay. I'll blow it away over here.
You're wiggling a cursor in an empty space.
Okay, so I discarded it on my side, so we're good over here.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to maneuver.
Cool.
So I'll do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then.
All right, so we're at 6 cards left in Jonathan's deck, 8 cards left in Cav's deck.
Was it in this one or
It's here, right? Yep.
Okay, sorry about that.
All good.
My mouse sometimes scrolls while I'm doing other things, and that's what's messing up the placement for me.
No problem.
And I'm going to play Winged Frenzy.
All right.
To bring a harpy back into my zone. So I'll bring, first I move each of my fighters up to 3 spaces. So
Sorry.
1, 2, and 1. Actually, no, I'll keep that one where it is and move this one over here.
Okay.
That's my turn. So I'll discard.
Hey. Very nice, very nice.
Yes, Ogriyama. For folks who are watching at home, what you're seeing today is the beta of Vorpal Board. So everything's still in development. Our target is a shipping date in September. So features wise, there's still a lot of stuff that we'll be building into the system. Card management, automatic snapping to positions, and stuff like that is on the docket. So individual card management definitely is going to see some improvement.
Oh, sorry. Let's move him here. Apologize. And then let's just maneuver again. Okie dokes. And it is your turn. At the beginning of my turn, I will take
Cav making sure that he has enough cards in his hand to defend against that gaze that is still hanging out in Jonathan's hand.
All right. Let's see. I will throw out this card. Deduce strategy. Second shot, indeed.
So I'm going to boost that.
The
with the
gaze
Gaze of Stone
seems good.
for 4 damage. And I'll discard that.
Oh, yep.
And then
I really do like that boosted second shot using the gaze as another way to get the big benefit of the gaze without having to have the gaze itself land.
I'll just say 1 over to there.
Seems good. All right, let's go ahead and attack the harpy next to me here.
Okay, the Harpy will defend.
All right. Counterpunch, so it'll kill it, but I will lose a card, and I will lose this card here.
All right, sounds good.
I've got echoes of Watson in my head. He's no longer around, but he won't stop haunting me.
Oh, and
All
sorry,
right, let's see.
this Harpy's gone.
That's right. And then I will maneuver.
Fonike 66, you can see their hit points on their dials here. So Jonathan has 7, and Cav has 5.
I am going to maneuver. Let's see. 1, 2. Let me think. 1, 2. And I think actually I am going to. No, actually, I'm not going to boost it. So I'll continue that movement over there, and then do 1, 2, 3. And I will attack. Oh, sorry. Yes, I will attack. Yes.
Okay, let's see here.
So this is a harpy attack, so Cav knows there's only a subset of attacks that Jonathan could be attacking with, so we'll see what it ends up being.
I don't block.
All right. 3 damage.
All right, I'm at 2.
And I draw a card.
You do. All right. Let's maneuver. All right. And I will throw out an attack by Sherlock here.
Okay, I'm going to defend.
All right, you take 3 damage, and my attacks can't be feinted, so I will move.
Very nice.
So what happened just right there is that the bonus that Sherlock Holmes has is if they play a named card, so either Dr. Watson or Sherlock, that card cannot be canceled. So a feint will not take away the effects of those cards. They're any cards, so they're more versatile cards character-wise, they can be feinted.
Okay,
So
yep.
boost of 1.
Sounds good.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Sounds good.
And I am going to attack with the Harpy.
All right. I wonder if this is the card I'm thinking of. Is it a 4? Yep, you got it.
Nice.
Well done.
And that's it. That's it. So Jonathan takes down Cav's
thank you.
Sherlock.
That was a big gamble for me.
You played it great.
Well, but it left me with no defense cards, and so Holmes has some heavy hits, and if you had boosted over to me and hit me on that next turn, I would have been out. All I had left in my hand was a Gaze of Stone, actually.
Gaze of Stone, yeah. No, you stopped the second shots pretty well. I was like, okay, I know what you got there, but you drew extra regroups in between, so I was like, okay, I mean, what are the chances of you drawing a regroup? Like, the regroups.
So guys, that was great. Jonathan, congratulations, man. That was a very entertaining game. Lots of conversation in the chat about what you were up to. So, I would say about halfway through, everyone said, all right, well, Cav's got 15 health and is going to just be running here. But Jonathan was able to corral him a little bit. That worked out really well. And also the double use of that second shot Gaze of Stone, I think, is a really, really smart way to use those Gazes of Stone.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, Gaze of Stone is really only useful if it goes through, right? Everybody is afraid of Gaze of Stone, but if there's any chance that they've got any defense card other than a regroup, it's a wasted card, and it's got that 4 boost. I find it much more useful for boosting. I was debating whether to use it at the end there. I hadn't been counting cards as well as I should have, so I didn't actually know if you had a feint left or not. But I got to say, that was a very tense game for me.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
I think, James, you probably noticed there was a lot less banter than there were in earlier rounds.
Yeah, that was great. Cav, you made me look really smart at one point because when you got trapped up at the top of the board, I said, okay, well, he has the Master of Disguise maybe in there, and you pulled it out right afterwards. So thank you.
That's right. So I would try to hold on to one when there's like, when you have a swarm of enemies like Medusa or, Muldoon, because if you get trapped, you're kind of screwed, but you can always be like, haha, I was you the whole time, and switch spots and then kind of get out of there.
Yep. All right, well, that was a great round, Cav. Thank you. Your run was very good. I told Jonathan before this, I had you two guys as my two favorites. Not to insult the players who were about to start. I thought that one of you guys was going to win it all. So Jonathan's shaking his head because I'm putting pressure on him.
Oh yeah, that's so much pressure on me.
But I really enjoyed watching you guys play for sure.
I really enjoyed playing it. That was great. Cav, you got to tell me, what was your last card that you had in your hand?
So you got rid of Watson so early, I never got a chance to use a service revolver.
I'm surprised you didn't use it to boost while running away.
Well, actually, since you still had, at the time, you had one more Clutching Claws and one more of the Hiss and Slithers. I was like, it's good to have to discard.
Right.
So that's starting one.
That's
so
right.
I held on to them.
Yeah, you discarded another Watson card when I did force that discard. So
that's right. Yeah, I wasn't going to let you have my card.
That's great.
Anyway.
That's really good match. James, one quick question. Can the stream see our hands or not? How does that work?
No, the stream actually sees it the way I play. So the way I see it. So they see them face down just as normal, and they see them only when you flip over, and then I zoom in on them. So it's for them, it's really very similar to watching if you two were sitting at a table playing, which I think is a cool way to watch it.
Cool. All right, great. Well,
all right, so that is our first semifinal matchup. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back with semifinal 2 because I got to get those players in, and then we will be playing the final immediately after that. So the next game is probably going to be 5-10 minutes, something like that. So we'll see you on the other side. Cav, of course, thank you. It's sad to see you go, and Jonathan, we'll be talking to you soon.
All right, thanks.
Awesome.